Morning crypto investors. I just want to give you 8 reasons why cryptos are pretty much worthless, most of them. I will explain at the end a couple that are maybe not worthless. So reason number 1 is they are digital. Straight up, they're just digital. Blips on the screen, the same as the dollars in your bank account. Worthless blips on a screen. The power goes out, internet goes down, you got no purchasing power. Have you got any money or not? Probably not. Can't buy a bloody dozen eggs, you got nothing. So they're digital. Just a blip on a screen, sitting on a server. Worthless. Number 2, they're priced in dollars. Every crypto, just about every crypto in the world was bought with dollars. So what's the point? You know, what's the point? You've got a shadow of a dollar. It's just another, the dollar's digital, basically, these days. And you just bought another digital nothing. So every crypto in the world was bought in dollars. And whenever you redeem them, you have to, you know, if you want to buy a yacht, the guy says he takes Bitcoin, but he might, but pretty rarely. And you'll have to go through an exchange, and then you pay Bitcoin or Ethereum or Shiba Inu, and he gets dollars. So it's just like a system on top of a system for no good reason. So that's number 2. Number 3, there's no real yield. No one's you know, building a toilet paper factory with cryptos. They're not investing in cryptos, so there's no real savings in cryptos that are being invested into you know, production. So there's no interest on crypto. Now some people are earning a yield on crypto, but that's because someone's gambling on the price in dollars of a crypto going up or down on a certain day or whatever, and they're giving you the one side of the trade. Someone wins, one side someone loses. Hope we don't get too much wind noise. Number 4, it can be easily tracked. So it can. Just about everything you do online can be seen, including crypto transactions. And especially if you buy a cup of coffee with a crypto, it goes through an exchange. Everyone can see it. Anyone that wants to look, any hacker can go and look at it. So it's not private at all. It's just I don't know what it is yet, but it's just a fad. It's just a scam, like the .com bubble. Most of the kids that are buying cryptos that think that, you know, that the internet is the real world, have never seen a market crash like the .com bubble crashing. But if you put .com after your name, you could get a load of investors and sell a load of shares in a company that wasn't worth anything. And eventually these things show their intrinsic value, 0. So it all crashes in dollars. Businesses, convert crypto back into dollars. I pretty much covered that for number 5 there. When you buy something with crypto, you don't usually, the vendor doesn't usually actually take crypto. They convert it back to dollars. So that's number 5. Number 6, it's a terrible store of value. So I'll just turn around here. For something to be a good store of value, it has to be durable, and it has to not lose its purchasing power over time. And anyone that knows me knows I'm a gold and silver bug and a precious metals bug. But I don't like the term bug. You know, it's like I'm totally convinced that no one can change my mind or something. It's just monetary history. All we've been doing for 5,000 years is storing our wealth in gold and silver. I like to say that gold is the yolk of the earth and silver is the white. It's just that if you throw a piece of gold in the corner of your bedroom and wait 2,000 years, you're gone, the house is probably gone, who knows what. If no one touched the house for 2,000 years, I mean, it'll be gone after a couple of 100 years or 100 years, rotted into the ground. Now that piece of gold hasn't rusted, hasn't faded away. It's still a piece of gold that weighs about the same, as it did 2,000 years ago. So it's like it's almost immortal. Or maybe we have to make even millions of years and the stuff would still be there in the middle of the earth. So that's what makes it, plus, and its rarity makes it a great store of value. Now, if you're storing a blip on a screen somewhere, that can disintegrate. I mean, the only thing left after 2,000 years of your computer is the gold and silver in it. So, you know, it's not a very good store of value. Also, let's think of it like this. If you bought one of the cryptos, say Bitcoin, for $70,000 a year ago, and you waited till today to buy your car with it, well, now your crypto's only worth $40,000. I'm talking US, I think. Yeah, I don't know what Bitcoin is in Australian dollars. I know gold and silver, but so now you need 2 Bitcoins to buy the car for the same car. So if your Bitcoin to car ratio has lost half its value in 12 months, that's not a very good store of value. I know that the gold and silver I own, I don't even care how many dollars it's valued in. It can't lose its value. It's real, like dirt, like real estate. It's real. So it's not a very good store of value. And number 7 is physical currency units are not available. So, I mean, the time is running out for us to be able to, at the moment, to use physical dollars, but we can still use physical dollars. I'm not a fan of the dollar. It's a shit store of value as well, and it's a terrible currency. But we'll talk about that another video. But you can't get your Bitcoin delivered to your postal address. You can't get your Ethereum delivered. It's not an asset. It's not nothing. It's not tangible. If you buy a product online, it gets delivered. You know you've got the product. You gave them the currency, and the poor buggers took the currency and gave up the physical product. But you can't get your cryptos delivered, so you can put them in the safe at home. So, and you wouldn't be allowed to if, you know, someone said, oh well, we're gonna issue physical bitcoins. The governments would say, hey, we're in control of the currency supply here. We've got this excellent system where we create it out of thin air and make you guys all pay interest on it. You know, we can't have this. So it'd be shut down pretty quickly. We'd be called counterfeiters for issuing the Ethereum or the Dogecoin, and the government's not. Obviously, they can't be done for counterfeiting because they are the counterfeiters. It's not backed by a commodity, so you're buying a blip on a screen. It's not backed by a commodity. That's number 8. Same line of talking there. So it's, if you have a crypto and it's not redeemable in anything physical and not backed by precious metal, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. So there was a time in history when the currency was just a representation of real money, and you could get a silver certificate that said payable to the bearer on demand, $1 silver, and so you swapped your paper note for your precious metal. That's when we had sound money. I won't make the video on sound money, but unless you buy, now this is the exception to the rule, unless you buy Kinesis or Lode. Now those 2 cryptos are a token for a precious metal. So you send them your dollars, or you send them, say, 200 ounces of silver, and they issue you with 200 KAGs or AGXs if you're with Lode. So that is where they actually store precious metal in the vault, in the bank, like what the banks used to do, and they issue with a token that's a representation of a weight of so many grains or so many grams of 1 gram of gold is 1 KAU or AUX if you're with Lode, and KAU with Kinesis. So they're a sound money crypto. The only problem I still have with them is you can redeem it for physical, but it's precious metal, which is okay. But there's no paper currency. So when the internet goes down and the power goes out and you're trying to buy some eggs, it doesn't matter how many ounces of silver or gold you have in a vault in Liechtenstein. Whoever's selling you the eggs doesn't believe you unless you swap them something. You got to give them something. So it still has the same problem that it's digital, but it is linked to or backed by 100%, and so they can't issue more tokens than they have silver in the vault, which is how the bank started fractional reserve banking, where they lent out more paper dollars than what they had silver in the vault. So Kinesis and Lode are two good cryptos when it comes to cryptos, that they're backed totally 100% by your own precious metal. You can send them dollars and they'll go and buy the silver and put it in the vault and put your name on it and issue you with a token. But without your mobile phone, without electricity, you still don't have any purchasing power if that goes down. So I'd rather keep physical money, thanks, than have it real, just like your real estate. You stand on it, you feel it, you touch it, you own it, instead of a promissory note. So all these guys, all you kids out there buying cryptos, you may as well hold dollars in the bank and watch them disappear, which that's going to happen too with the inflation that we've got and all that sort of thing. So, but the cryptos are absolutely worthless. So thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you on the next one.